I just finished my 5 treatments with acupuncture. That's considered a full round here. And my experience with that was, I feel like really well worth it. The first couple times were, I did feel relief. I immediately started sleeping better. My blood pressure the last time I checked was 111/66, which I don't think I've ever had that. The third time, they hurt a little more going in, to be honest. I felt like he was hitting bone, and he did say the more often you come, the better it works for you, but the more you feel it going in, because they could work deeper issues. And so the fourth time, I felt like it was crazy. I felt like I eventually fell asleep with all of the needles in me, but it was like the deepest sleep that I could imagine, and I could kind of see myself sleeping, but I wasn't at home and I wasn't there. And then when I woke up like, what was that? But I still stayed in a very relaxed state. And then when he came in and I told him, like, I fell asleep, and it was the deepest sleep I ever felt. And he asked, did you forget where you were? Like, and you were out of sorts, like you didn't know where you were at all? And I asked, how did you know? And he said, that's the goal. He said he's heard that from other people also. And so this one being my last time, I told him I woke up with a sty. I'm full of anxiety about my surgery coming up. My pain is really localized to my lower back, with sharp pains going through my legs still. And so he, focused on that. And he knows the exact little spots to touch on the inside of my calves to see which side he's going to work more, see which side was more sensitive to touch and more painful if you grabbed. And so he worked all of that. And I did make a few little squeals when the needles were going in. But I did fall asleep again, but it took a long time to get out of my head this time. But I did, like when he came in, I wasn't completely asleep, but when I got up, I felt like my legs were jelly. I felt like everything was loosened up. I felt like there were things moving through my chest as far as like circulation and blood flow, when the past couple days I've been so anxious about my surgery coming up and recovery that I felt like there was somebody standing on my chest most of the day. And not too long ago, somebody that I really love so much was having a hard time, and I remember telling her over and over, it's going to be okay. 3 months from now, you're going to look back, you're going to be in such a better place. It's going to be okay. If I could go back to talk to my younger self, I would tell her it's going to be okay. You just got to walk through it and get to the other side. So I really needed to hear those words, and they just came out of my own head. And I just kept telling myself while I was lying there, it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'm going to come out the other side. Okay, it's just part of my journey. And eventually I fell asleep on the table. And now I do feel a lot less anxious and very relaxed. I don't know how I'm going to work the rest of the day at home, but that's my day-to-day. But I just wanted to share my acupuncture experience. 5 visits, that's what it did for me to help me prepare for my surgery coming up in 3 days. And if you decide to take it up, this was Uyayi Acupuncture in Quail Lakes area in Stockton, California. So really, Francis was wonderful. He listened. I didn't feel rushed in any way. He never made me feel silly. If anything, he was amazing to calm me down and get me out of my head, and really help me manage through the pain without pain meds until my surgery. So definitely worth every dollar. And I hope that you found this helpful and you find yourself in good health in your journey. Please follow along.